discussed about inner table concept, and then list and today we will discuss about all HTML controls and CSS. Okay, HTML controls. So whatever we were seeing in the internet, in the web pages, those all I will explain you today with the code. For example, you are going through a lot of login pages, a lot of registration pages, you are filling a lot of forms in internet for every purpose. Like if you go for online booking, online shopping, then in that same situation you will register first. It's a booking, one form, and you are going to email or any mailing server you are logging. Then you are giving your user password. That is also one form. And then you are going for some of the banking income. For that also you need to fill up your form, right? Okay, so everything, like most of the cases, we will be working with the HTML control. So will you tell me the controls which you know? What will be the names of the controls, what you are more aware? First one is button, everybody knows. Which are not button, you are clicking on button, right, for doing some login or anything. Next. Tell me, you know, right, some name, text box. I am talking about the control name, what we are seeing in general web page. Button, text box, next drop down list, check box, variable button. So you never thought about that one. What was the control? You are entering your user ID password. What was that one? What is the star? Text box. Okay, you are clicking on something to log into the system. That is called button. Okay, so I will give you all of the controls what we are seeing in the internet. Okay. So you never thought about the control. Is it using the internet HTML control? So can we go for directly coding without HTML? Yes, we can go. So here I have expected a text box. Why it is not coming in? I haven't exited this. Put that equal to text. Now see the value. Okay, it's given a text box. But why this is looking more clumsy? You know, you need to change little some property text. First one is then spacing equal to 0. If you have empty TV, you know, at least you should give one space, correct? Then even to make it more better, I will go for comparing some camera or anything, whatever you like. Okay. So now one more thing, yesterday I have forgot to tell you one thing here. Okay, now for this I will give one setting. So then what I can do, I want to keep here above this one as student registration form. Then am I going to use 2 columns? No, we will use 1 column only. Then what we will do? We will do the call step. Am I correct or not? Okay. So then what I can do? I can go for 1 column. I can do call equal to 2, and here I can write registration. Yes, it looks good. So now I want to make it into the center. If not, then what you need to do? Align equal to. Then also I want to make this one as bold because it's a heading, right? Then there will be no difference between this text and the heading. So I want to make it as bold. So B N. Okay. So for making it like attractive, you are doing a lot of things here. You are giving the align equal to center and you are giving the bold. So, but in HTML table control, we have a tag which will take care of this, making it as center and making it as bold. What is the control name? Is T-text. You are using TD as of now to show some data. Okay, I have forget one control called T-text. Then we will use THC to make any one of the, text or anything like header. So what is this registration form here? This is a heading for the table, right? Yes or no? So I want to make it bold and I want to make it center. So then you are resting 2 controls here, correct or not? Okay, just bold and just remove it bold. Then align equal to center. So it looks more normal. This I want to make a header. Then what you can do now, instead of PD, use that's it. As I mentioned this tag yesterday. Now both behaviors have been added into the control. If you want to make something important or if you want to make something as heading, then what is the tag we need to use in table? P-tag. Can we do by using PD? Yes, we can do. But what was the problem? Okay, we have to use the additional tag properties to make it like PH. Okay, so if you use PH means automatically it will make it center and it will make it bold. Okay, now I will just change the width. I will give font. Okay, even I am not ending. The reason is I am going to apply for everything. Even if you want, you can end up for this. Okay. student name is done. Then what else you can add? Tell me. Are you understanding what I am doing? I am preparing a registration form. Even Gmail or any form will be like this only. Finally they would have removed the border. Why I have taken border? Yes, for better understanding about the structure what we were doing. Okay. Not to get mistakes in our design, we were just taking border. Finally we will remove the border. So what is your control? When it is input. What is the type of input you are giving? For that time we are specifying type equal to text. It's nothing but what it will think. No, if you give input type equal to text, it's thinking that you are trying to give the data for the text bar. Okay? Next what we can say? Gender, right? Gender. For gender, what controls we will use? So you are clicking on something, right? Or you will be selecting on some control. So the clicking one is called as radio button and the selecting one is called as drop down. So now you should remember all them. You are not a normal user. You are a developer. Okay? Remember. You should remember everything. Okay? All control names. So if you want radio button input type equal to radio button. Then I will write name and I want some space in between. So what I can do? And I want female. So for the input type equal to radio. Now you can see the different one is here, both is selecting. But what should happen, anyone on the one should get selected, right? If I know, in checkbox of cases, any checkbox can be selected. But this is called radio button. Only one should be selected among these two. Then, what is the condition you need to use here? You need to use the property called or attribute called name. If you use the same name, whatever you are giving for this one, to the other one. Are you understanding? Then what will happen now? Either of this one will get anything. This is, you are telling anything, but that should be equal for both. You are telling that we both are belongs to same family. Okay, either of us only can able to selectable. Okay, for that reason we are giving. Not only the, if you want, you can give gender or G1. So whatever you want to do. Okay. But now I will go G1, G I given, right? Now see. Now both are selected because you need to make sure that both are same name of the control system same. But by default, either of the one should be selected, right? Yes or no? In general, male. Based on the registration form, what you have? In general, male. Okay, in such situation, what you can do now? What you will do, you will not select, you will check. Yes or no? Select means from the drop down if you select, that is selecting. Then what you are doing? Checking. You are checking it. Okay, so what is the property? I want to use a checked equal to check. If I use this one, what will happen? By default, without my intention, without my checking, automatically it has checked. Do you understand what I have done? What is this one checked equal to checked mean? By default, if you want to make it checked, use this property. Or if you want female as checked, use checked equal to checked. Now see. Are you understanding? Okay. So remember this control. But you can see the difference. Input type equal to text, input type equal to text, input type equal to radio. But are you getting any unique ID for? If you want to store the data in database, you need to have identity for each and every control, right? Saying that I need to read this particular control data and I should save particularly in database as father name, as student name, as gender, etc. So for identifying that one as father control, as well as for identifying that one as student name control, what you need to do now, you need to use the identity called ID. Are you understanding? Input type equal to text, ID equal to what you can do? Yes, name, student name. Some shortcut. TXT stands for text box. Is it compulsory that you should give name like this only? No. It's for our better understanding. We can, by saying this, we can say TXT text box, the name is student name, like that. So what I can use? TXT name, father name, coming to here. What I can do? ID equal to RD, means radio button. Anything you can give, I am not telling you this one. Radio button 1, radio button 2, like that of frequency. RD1, RD2, like that of frequency. RD, Is it compulsory to give me? No. But if you want to store the data into the database, in such situation, you should read the right data from right control, for storing into the right column of the database. Are you understanding? Otherwise, what is happening? You will get confusion. What to read? You are giving identity for each and every control. Next. Tell me next what you will have to tell us? Yes. Data. Here, generally we will get some date picker control, right? It's not, no? Okay. Will this work in all browsers? No. For your information. This is HTML5 control. We don't have this one in normal HTML. So whatever we are practicing now is HTML 4.0. Okay, there is advanced HTML5 which is not released purely yet, but people starting using it. So the understanding 4.0 is the latest one. 5.0 partially it is released. It is not full-fledgedly released by the W3C team. Worldwide Web Consortium team haven't released HTML5 fully yet. They have given the just basic how it will be like that. Okay, with that itself people started working on HTML. Okay, so in such situation, what was the alternate way? We will go for input type equal to text only. So later we have a concept called jQuery, right? JavaScript. There we will implement the date type sector. If you click here, generally we will get other date format set. Using website while selecting your data for the travel date or anything. Okay, by that time you will get that way you can implement. Okay. So, but here, if you are developing the website in HTML5, then you no need to go for that such kind of control. You can go for this control. Okay, if you want to yes, no, go ahead. Like this also we can. Okay, like that we can set. What is this? An input type equal to save. This will not work in algorithm. For example, if I open in IE, it will not work. IE lower version. It will work from IE higher end, like IE 11 onwards it will work. It will not work under the IE 11 or IE 10. Okay? So for this also we can give ID, right? ID equal to GT get end. Next, what we can have here, tell me? Yes, for address, we can take text box only, right? But the problem is, we will have a big text box, right? Yes or no? If you want to get that one, don't use height and width. You can use height. You can use like this, but for your information, you can enter the text only in one line. Okay, so my intention is I don't want control. Then what is the control for what address or something is? We have a control called text area. This we can call as multi-line text box. Text. What is the control name? Text area, then text area. Now see, I can enter multiple. Okay. Then, if you want to have more height, then don't use a height property. Use row. It's also like a table. So I will just use a row tag. 16. Row. Column. If you want the width name, okay, so we can reduce them. So it's only your text area, index area. If you want to increase the height and width, go from even you can use width and height also. Next, what we can have is mobile and email. Before that we can check city, right? Okay, before going to that no. Sometimes address means your home address. Then city, state. Okay, that's like that. So when in that situation, city, I want you to select from some drop-down list. Then what is the control name? Not input type. Now the controls are changing. Select. Yes. What you got a empty drop-down list. Now you want to fill up with the option. In the name itself it is there. What you need to fill up? Option. Are you understanding? If you want to select something among some group name, what you think there? Options you need to have. So very simple. What you need to write means option. Option in the option. Okay, so what we can write here, for example, this, okay, then you can write multiple. I'll give this option on different races. Okay, so anything which are additional, I will keep it in other. Okay, next. If you want the top one to be like this. Okay, everything is on our hand. Now you are almost ready to develop any website concept. Okay, not the graphics. You are ready to develop any website concept. Coming to the graphics, we will do the using Facebook. Upload. Yeah, we have. I will tell you that. Okay, that finally we will see. Next example is mobile rights. Step we can use. There is a control. Input type equal to even the drop down is equal. Something I am giving limited. Okay, I don't want that. I just want mobile. I don't want email. Anyway, it's similar, right? I'm not ready for that. ID. Email you can use or statement of ID. DDL. Drop down list. You will call that command drop down list. You will tell me the name of this one. Text bar, radio button, date type control, text area or multi-line text bar. This is select control or drop down list. Generally, all people will call this one as what? Drop down list. Drop down list. Okay, this is called multi-line text bar. But really, like technically our words are different. But as an end user, what was the terminology for this one is multi-line text bar. This is single line text bar, multi-line, date, time, radio button. Then this is called drop down list. But technically we will use that. You can give ID for this one. There is no issue. Are you understanding? Yes. Next. If I go for more columns, what will happen? It will be going down, right? Okay, rather than what I will do now, I will keep it within a single table. 2 rows here and 2 columns here and 2 columns at this time. Can I do? Are you understanding my point? If I go straight, it will be going down. I don't want the user to scroll down. I don't want to waste it. If you want to scroll, you can. Okay? But I want to go for some other way. What I will use now, from here I will start again. PD. What are the other controls we have to? We should have the next. Now tell me what will be the next? Mobile also we can see next. No, it's student, right? As we got email, any email student will answer. Let me type email. Here we can have. You can have a column called class January. External. Class January. We can go for select option like external. Let's then select. I'm adding two more columns. Are you understanding? Okay. I will change this width to 850. Let it be pre-filled text. Let them enter. Rather, it's your wish. If you want to make them select, give the drop down. You can choose. Next, anything else? Copies. I will go for copies. Images. Preferences. If you are joining into the school, they will give you some list, right? What are the extracurricular activities you want to choose? In some of the high level schools, they will have boxing, swimming, they will have a lot of features. Anyway, another amount will be there, but they want to choose the preferences. Here what we can write check box. I write some preferences. So what is the option is input right equal to area button like we have seen up to now. Next check box. Why this is given different than the elderly? We haven't given 4 columns everywhere. Now besides that one, what I can write? Right. Okay, like that multiple controls you can write, whatever you want. Multiple changes you can write. Here, what is this one? Why I am not going for radio drop down list or radio button list? Here you can able to choose either of one option. Here also you can choose either of one selection only. So, but here multiple settings. Okay. But if you want the people, if you are forcing the people to choose the option of like you can take like karate, martial art. Okay, if you want the all people to learn martial art, then automatically by default it should be fixed, right? Then what is the option now? Fixed equal to fixed. Like radio button only. By default I want it to be Check it. Later also if you want to check. You understand? Okay. Next. What else? Tell me anything else? Okay. So control, I mean just I'm telling for practice purpose. Lot of fields are there. Okay. Okay, then we need to go for the jQuery. HTML is just for presenting the text, not for doing any action. If you want to do such validation, we can do the JavaScript. You are correct, we can do. So, okay, I understand. So we can't do here. You need to go for JavaScript. No, he is telling there are three options. He wants to allow the people only for the selection of either of two. Okay, there are three options. He wants the people to select only either of two, not three. Then in such situation we need to write the logic in JavaScript, not in HTML. HTML is just for presenting the content. Okay, if you want to do some kind of validation, for example, here I have mobile. I am giving this one. Is it validated one? No. Mobile should contain only number type. Such kind of validation also we will do in JavaScript only, not in HTML. That's what I tell you. What we are going to learn in web designing is HTML, CSS, JavaScript or jQuery. HTML means to present the content. CSS means to change the styles of the design what you have done in the HTML. Okay, JavaScript means to do some animation, to do some validation, okay, to do some action. For example, photo sliding is there. Photo you can keep by HTML ISV control, but you can't do sliding. You are seeing sliding in website, right? You can't do the sliding by HTML. You can't do by CSS. CSS is just to specify the height, width, color, all those things. Then who will do that kind of action is JavaScript or jQuery. Okay? There we will see. Okay. As you asked the photo, final one is photo. What is the control there? Same input type equal to upload. Sorry, not upload, file. Okay, right. So now this is enough, but I want to fill it in a proper way, right? The table is not looking good because there is no similarity in the column side. That's enough. So just use now everything is fine, but the top one is not fine. So what we can do? Go here, BH cos square equal to 4. Now we are combining 4 cos. Do you understand? Okay. Next. Finally, like if I want to move this one, I can move here. If I don't like to have it like this, I will move city to here. Mobile ID. data for this. It looks more better now. Now finally what we can have, see the button control is there. What I will see the call scan equal to 4 I will give, and align equal to, understand what I have done? I have done the constant for 4 columns and I am going to write the text into the right side of the TR. Are you understanding or not this one? Okay. So what I am writing, we want button right. So we can go for input type equal to button. So what it will give? It's giving button control, but it is given somewhere from, okay. Is it giving any text? No. What is the property you need to use is value. And I have explained all the HTML concepts. Nothing is left. Only thing which is left is we have a list box. If you see in nursery or from that, they will ask you to select preferred locations to work. Will you people see? They will give you 3 preferred locations only, 1, 2, 3. However, they will ask you to select only one option. It will not be like drop down, it will be like a list box. Do you understand what I am telling? City, it will be like this. 1 city option, 2 cities, 3, 4, like that it will be there. You need to select by using control. Control, select first item, control second item, control third item. Will you people see that control? Okay, that is left, that you will see by gesture. Okay, not by. I have just cut and pasted. See what is my test? Earlier I have done, I have taken only 2 controls. What is the first PD, second PD. And I have some controls up to photo. So what I have done, I have added a third column, fourth column, third column, fourth column. Up to here I have added third, fourth. But here is empty, right? I don't have. So for that I have used PD constant equal to 2. Already first PD is there, second PD is there. To make the space equal, what I have used, I have taken an empty space, CD constant equal to 2. Then I have filled this one. Here also CD constant equal to 2 I have used earlier. But to make it proper, what I have done, I have constricted this. I have removed CD constant equal to 2 and I have added this one as a third column, fourth column, third column, fourth column. Did you understand? But coming to here, how many columns are there now within this row? Last one, 4. So, to make it into a single column, what I have used CD constant equal to 4 and I have made that alignment as right. Here also same thing. TH, it should be a TH. TH constant equal to 4. I made the alignment as 10. That's it, very simple. Not compulsory that you should go for 4 columns only. If you want, you go for 2 columns. But the problem is it will scroll down. If you ask for scrolling down. Okay? Even if you are ready, you do. Okay? But to make it more attractive, I have used it. Even not only 4, you can make 6 columns also. Then this width will reduce. You can understand my point? Okay? When we will go for this kind of big forms, if you go for banking registrations or somewhere, bank application, it will be very huge form. Then they will be comprise everything within the table. To make sure that they are not entering by scrolling down. Okay? So now save. One more control is there. NBSP. I am taking save. What is that one? Input type equal to reset. Input type equal to reset. Value I will value equal to what is reset button. No? If I write something and finally if I click on this one, all should clear out, right? Okay, but it is not clearing out because this is not sending a request to the server. When this form will send the request to the server means you need to use a tag called form under body form. See, when you should use form tag is if you are about to send some data to the server, then only do this one. If you are not sending, don't do. But generally in all webpages will be sending request to the server, right? Yes or no? Now see, I have made this one. Even selection you can see. See, everything is clear, right? Okay, this is clear for selection. So, is it sending the request to the server? No. How you will ensure that it is sending the request to the server? If it is refresh. Are you understanding why if you go for Facebook login, it's sending refreshment, right? It's sending request. It's nothing but sending request to the server. Okay, but is it sending request? No. In such situation, what is the control we need to use? No? Input type equal to submit. Now see. Okay. Are you seeing the refreshment? In this place you can see. Okay. Now which control can send the request to the server? Input type equal button only. But which kind of button is input type equal to submit. What is the text property? Value equal to you need to use something. Which can clear all data is reset button, input type equal reset button. That too it will work both this submit and clear button both will work only on submit and reset button will work only if you introduce form tag under the body. Start form tag, end form tag. Are you understanding? Okay. Next. Yeah, this is about the HTML control. Okay. If you have any clarification, then let me know. You may see like lot of controls in internet. Okay. I am sure there will not be any other control apart from this except list box. What will it be? Okay, that is the other one. That will also be control. If you click on any button, it's nothing but a hyperlink or button. We have already practiced the hyperlink. Now we have seen button. Okay, so controls are this one. Whatever you are telling is functionality. But even if you go for the functionality, what controls you will see? Again same control. Okay, again same controls you will see. Okay, only thing which I have left me label. What is that one? I'll tell you. If I click on this text box only, mail is checking. In some of the websites, if you see, if you click on text also, it will select or not. If you people observe, try to browse more and more websites. Okay, from now onwards. If I click on female text also, it should be get selected. Even here. If I click on the checkbox only, it is checking. If I click on half heading, no, nothing yet. Swimming, nothing yet. Now see, I will link up that one with a label. So what is the control you need to use for that one is label. Where you need to use it before the text, you should start, and after the text, you should. Yes. Then, now you people will understand what was the reason why I have given ID. There is lot of advantages. One is to read the right data to the server, but more is building. Start. And just give it. Now see, am I getting mouse mark if I move on to female? No. But if I move to male, it's good. Do you understand what I am telling? The selection is happening only once I click on control, not on the, clicking on the text. Now how to make the female as selection for this particular journey? Go here, keep label, then label, and you want to link up with what? Female. Yes or no? Article female. So what is the tag you need to use? For. So which one? Okay. Can I link it with CHS? Yes. I am clicking on this one. What is get selected? Swimming is get selected. That is meaningless. If you understand, we can link up with any control in the page. So first try to give the right one. So what we can give here RT. It's not a principle that it should link up with the control which stands beside the term. Okay? I'm not clicking on the button. I'm just clicking on the text. In the same way here for text box also. ID is equal to, sorry, not ID, for it's also okay. So like that you can apply for other purposes. There we see generally means remember me, terms and conditions. If you click on terms and conditions, text also will get selected. Remember me, if you click on remember me, text also will get selected. No need to go for the selection on the control only. You can click on the text also. It will get selected. Okay. Finally what we can do, go here, we can make border equal. Now for better understanding, under CH, keep a control for sector. And finally, and write one more CR, NCR, CH, Pakistan equal to 4 sector CHR PG, anything equal. So what I have done, just bar. HR bar, yes, HR. Okay, now it will look more good. HR, if you want the difference, you can use some line here, in between the one. Okay, in between the one, you can use the line. Now for better, this what we can do now, go to this one, use width equal to 25%. Everywhere we can use that. Now it will occupy 100%. Visible here? We have this second 25. Like that. It looks very nice. Okay? Now, even this we can make even more better. The design is very simple here. I haven't used any color property, I haven't used anything. I just changed the font color. Okay? Now I can make this design however I like, not by using HTML, by using CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style. Are you understanding? Our HTML is completed by this. These are only few tags that I will tell you later. Okay, our HTML is almost completed. We have only some 5 or 6 tags that are very simple, that will be clear. Okay, now I will discuss about this. Will you tell me what are the tags we have practiced? Input type equal to text, input type equal to radio, input type equal to text box, input type equal to date, text area, select, input type equal to file, then input type equal to text box. Okay, and finally input type equal to button, input type equal to submit, input type equal to reset. Are you understanding? These many controls we have. Okay, if you go for any website, these are the controls we will get in general. If you are getting any other control, just let me know, I will tell you how to do. Okay, some controls we can't do directly by using HTML, we should do in jQuery. Okay, in some of the websites which you see in CAPTCHA control we will get. CAPTCHA means after doing all, finally it will ask you to enter the code which is there in the image. Confirmation code. Will you people see? After filling out your all registration, finally it will show one label, right? It will ask you to enter what was code available within that label in the text box. That image is called as CAPTCHA control. CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA. That is not available in the HTML. That is available in the jQuery. Are you understanding what I am telling? CAPTCHA control. You can think that is also HTML. No. What I am telling is these are the HTML controls we have. If you have anything else additionally, that will be made by jQuery. Okay. jQuery or JavaScript, both are same. JavaScript or jQuery, both are same. Okay. Those are advanced versions. jQuery is advanced version of JavaScript. Are you understanding? So those kind of things we will do in JavaScript. But in HTML we have mostly these controls. Okay. Now, what is my intention? I want to make this design more effective. Okay? More effective. Then what you need to do? You need to take the help of CSS. From now onwards, we will not use D tag, we will not use U tag, I tag. We don't use this kind of tag. For everything we have, we will not use font tag first of all. We will not use font tag, we will not use width tag, we will not use border tag, we will not use height tag. For everything we will have CSS attribute. Okay? Cascading style sheet. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. Okay? So Cascading Style Sheet is of 3 types. Okay? Just give me 1 minute. Cascading style. This is not related to HTML. Okay? What is HTML? Will you tell me? Hypertext Transform Markup Language. It is a presentation programming language. It is specially made for presenting the content. That's it. But we will now make it more attractive by default. Are you understanding? Okay, it's something like Clumsy. We can make color, we can change background color, we can change all we can do. But it will be little clumsy to maintain because you should write the code within the control. But I will tell you one thing. I want a style which should be useful for 3 people at a time. You are writing a style, okay, but it should be available for not only 3 people, any kind of developer at a time. But in this HTML case, directly you are writing in the control, right? Easy color. Okay, if you go like that, none of other people can able to reuse the code. What is the use of going for cascading style sheet means reusability. Okay. So how we will do it, I'll tell you. What are the types of cascading style sheets we have? Is 3. Inline style, internal style, external style. What is the best of both means external style. What is that one? I'll tell you. Okay. First let me go for inline. Okay. Inline. I don't want this font diagonal one. I'm just removing. Inline in the sense for writing style sheet, what you can use? Style, double quotation, double quotation. Are you understanding? Next. What you are writing, separately you are writing with height, BG color, everything you are writing separately, right? Now everything you will write within style. Start tag, double quotation, end quotation. What with 95. Now you will write another style name, semicolon, you are different. I want to use font, right? So, font. Now on what font size will not available. What will you use? Font family. What I want Arial. Okay? See that one. Next, I want color and for your information, if the color code is containing same characteristics as name, you can use 3 times. If you use like 3, what is the meaning? It is again repeated. So rather than writing that one again, I made it blue. This is in gray. So like that, lot of color codes are there. It is here, black, red. Okay? Next. What I want to give some background image or background color. What we need to use background color? Color. I know some color code that I am writing, but you don't worry if you don't know. Okay, you can copy this from the something. Okay. Now, what is the best color on that background here? That's not black. 6 steps will give white, 6 zeros will give black. Now, this is look the best color. Are you understanding? Next. I want to, okay, now you can do one thing. Just tell me that I don't want background color. Let it be black only. Now I want to change border color of this one, this is all I want to change. And understand? Then what I need to do? I need to go to, did you understand? This is called inline style. Inline in the line code where you have written the tag. Within that, inside you are writing the code. What is the disadvantage of this one? No? I'll tell you. I'll write the same style for X bar. What is this one? Inline style, right? So style. What? As up to now you are using border equal to 1 for table. Even you can give border for any control. Now I am going to give border for what? Student name X bar. So border, here the syntax is changed. 1 pixel. They are not border equal to border column. There I am writing in the style. Border 1 pixel. You need to specify what is the border style. Solid one you want, or dashed one you want. Border can be multiple things, right? Normal, dash, will come. Dash, and what color do you want to have? I want some color. I am having some color. Did you see? So if you want to change the width I will specify as 100% means with seeding 100%. The seeding how much is now 25%. Among the 25% I am giving 100%. If you want 95, did you understand? Okay. Then instead of capture, if you give solid, what will happen? See, don't worry about this code or nothing. Within 2 days you will understand. Did you understand? Next. Whatever the color is, text you are entering, if you want to change the color of that word, then what is the property we should use? Semicolon color. Yes. So multiple colors are there. It's all on your. If you want to make the text what you entered within that one as italic or don't use italic. Time, color. So these are very some tags that I will give you the list. Don't worry. Okay. For font, for text, everything. Okay. Now, what was the disadvantage of this inline style? Now, if I want the same style for other one, what I need to do? I need to copy paste, right? Am I correct or not? I want same style for other text font. Then what we need to do? We need to copy. What was the disadvantage of it? Code redundancy was there. Redundancy means same code is being repeated again and again, right? The disadvantage of the inline style is code redundancy. It's nothing but same code you are having everywhere again and again. Second one is maintenance is difficult. For example, okay, HR have asked some requirement persons who have given the requirement, no? They were asking us to change this text vertical to some green. Are you understanding? Then what you need to do? So you change it here, but coming to here, still red. What you need to do manually, you should go and change. If like this, imagine there is 30 to 40 controls, then everywhere you should go and change red. So what was the disadvantage of this inline styling? First one is redundancy is more. Second one is maintenance is very difficult. Okay, so to avoid this one, we are going for another type of style called internal style. So if you want to specify internal style, where you should write means go to head. Where you should write the internal style? In the head. In the head, as of now, what we have been writing meta tag only. Now, additionally, we are going to see two things. One is style, one more script. Style is for CSS, script is for Java. That's it. By that, HTML will get. Your designer will get completed. Are you understanding? Style. When you will go for style, if you are writing internal style, internal CSS, not inline CSS. In the case of inline style, directly you will write within the control. But in the case of internal style, where you will write in the head. How will you make sure that will be external style? You should write that style within. Are you understanding? Okay, here styles are very different. You can give style, for example, I have text box. I have all text boxes. If I want to change the, okay, first let me write the own style, then I will tell you text box style. So if you want to write your own style, what you need to use? Dot. Symbol called dot. Even you can write style, type equal to text or CSS also you can write if you want. But even you can write simply, style, style. Here if you want to write your own style, what you need to use? Dot. Give your name for the style. I'm writing some CSP. Are you understanding? So, what you can do, open brace, end brace. Now what I will do now, whatever I have done here now, are you people understanding? Whatever I have done, I am just cutting done and then paste. You can give like this or you can keep it in a single line. Are you understanding? For better understanding, we can give like this or you can write in a single line. Is it compulsory to write like this? No, not at all. Actually, we can write like this also. In between, you can start it. Nothing but what I have done, instead of style, I have taken my own style and thought. Whatever I had in between style, I just separated out and now what was the advantage of this one? This control is not having this style. So I will remove the style of this. Now what is my intention? I want to reuse for all controls, right? So how to attach that style with this controls now? I will tell you. Copy this style name without dot. Okay? And go to the control where you want to use this style. There use the attribute called. So this is called style field class name. This is called a class name. You are attaching to the console as class equal to next. If you want to do for other one, what you need to do? Class equal to class name. If you want to attach here, class equal to class name. Now I want to change the border color. Now do I need to change in all places? Go here, change the color here. Purple. And I want to make it as so you no need to do changes in each and every control. That's what the disadvantage of the inline CSS. Now internal CSS have made your work much easier, right? The maintenance and control will be there on the top of the page. Okay, now if I want to apply this to all text boxes, do I need to use, there is another kind of style. What is that one now? Just let me copy paste this one. Then we will go for without dot in the sense. If it is a predefined control, for example, table control I given. What happens? The style have affected to that one, right? Yes or no? Is I given class equal to something in the table? Is I given class equal to something in the table? No, right? But even for how the style is been affecting me, I am not using this one as one style. What is this one? This is the style I am going to give for the all of the tables which are present in this page. Now in the same way here, I am not giving this one style name. Imagine I am removing everywhere. Okay, this is the table is overlapping. The table style. Now I want to change the style of all text boxes, right? Then what you can do now? What is the style? What is the text box tag name? Definitely input type equal to is within you have seen two types of style. Inline style, inline CSS, internal CSS. One of the disadvantages with inline CSS means you need to keep the code within each and every line of the console. So one of the disadvantages of this one is the code redundancy is nothing but duplication will there. Duplication means repetition. Unnecessarily why we need to have same code everywhere? We should have some reusability, right? So why the duplication you are not allowing me? Maintenance will become more right. In future if you want to do some changes in anything, maintenance will become more. So avoid that what we are doing for internal style. Where we write in the header from the attribute style in style. In between, if it is your own style, you stop, you give your style name and attach it to the control by using the attribute called class equal to the style name without order. If you feel that even I don't want to do that one, I want to make it affect to all of my control, all of what control, predefined control, without using class also. Then what you can do, go for without dot, do the predefined HTML control name. In the same way, now I want to affect the I want to give same style, then comma. Now see, it is affected to drop down list also, right? So if you want to make the same style for another component, what you need to use? Comma, another control. It can be dot also. It's not compulsory that you should go for all without dot or all with dot. One style can be with dot, one more style can be without dot. Without dot means when you will use. This dot means it's your own style. Without dot means when you will write without dot means if it is just predefined HTML tag, for example, I am just giving something. It's not predefined tag. Will it affect to this tag? No. Only if it is a predefined tag. Now, come on. I want to give some style for text area. Background color. With the color code. Automatically it is affected on. Okay? Are you understanding? So everything is on your hand. So then you will go for it's better to go for always with the only then you should go for without always. If you want to apply the same style for all of the kind of control. For example, I have 20 text boxes. For 20 text boxes, I want to have same style. Then go for input square bracket, I equal to text, right style. Then automatically without giving class equal to, then automatically it will affect. But if you have some 20 text boxes, if you want to change the size of 2 text boxes, then what you can do? Yes, okay, see here I am doing dot txt style. What I will give now? Imagine. Logically we want to change. So okay, this style how can you affect? Go to, for example, father name. I want to change. Class equal to. Okay, now one doctor. Is it affecting? No. What is the reason? We have these 3 things. Yeah. It's giving preference to the predefined tag. Right. Then how can you override? Do you understand my point? Two styles are affected for one control. That is giving preference for the predefined tag. So to make it override, use a attribute called exclamatory mark important. Now this is affected or So what I am telling, styles are two types, inline style and outline style. Inline styles are the disadvantage of redundancy and maintenance is more. So you will go for internal style if you write in the text. So how to write is depending not on your own style name, and if you want to affect your control you need to use class equal to that class name you need to use. And other way is, if you want to affect to some of the control features anytime, go for without dot, use the control tag name, write the tag. It will affect for all of the controls which are having the tag, which are filled by the tag. Even still, if you want to affect with some idea of your own style, you use the attribute called say exclamatory important. Then automatically, if any other style is overriding also, it will override the style and everything. It is not understand? Define automatism. See, normal text box, input equals text style is affecting for this normally I will use the text box. Even I have overridden first, I have applied the own style class equal to something and I have used even if I have not worked until I use it. Color I want to make that. Is it affecting? What you need to use? Yes. Exclamatory important. Now see, everything is color. There is another type of style. This another way. See, what is the disadvantage if you are writing your own style now? You should define your own style and you should attach it by using class. Imagine you have a control where it has some unique ID. For example, GDL city. This has an ID right? Okay, GDL state. It has an ID right? Okay, now I want to change the style of this one. Then what we can do, dot one style and here class equal to this or not. Okay, now if you have ID, you don't need to go for dot also. Are you understanding? You don't need to go for dot and you don't need to add your own style on that. Are you understanding what I am telling? I have a drop down. I want to change the style of the drop down. Then what you need to do? Either write the select tag, but if you write select tag, what will happen? It will affect to all drop downs. Second thing, write each dot and write your own style and affect and give it to the drop down by using class equal to this. But when you go for class name, if you have multiple controls which need to be used, then you will go for class equal to that one. You can understand my point? But if you have a control which is unique, if you want to change the style, then are you going to again define the class and are you going to write the class equal to something again? No, not needed. Then what you can do now? If the control have ID, then you add stop is the ID. What is that one? GDL space. I want to say background color. Now I haven't declared my own style. I haven't used the class equal to something. This is the existence ID itself. I have affected some style to that one. So what are the types of, in the interview style, what kind of syntax we have seen? With dot, without dot, with tag. Then you will go for with dot means if you want to use your own style and if you want to use it to control by using class equal to, then you go for dot. Next, without dot means if it is for if you have some three different controls that you want to change style for all with a single control. Okay, not going in. Again, you don't need to define your own style and no need to waste your time by specifying class equal to class equal to class equal to. Am I correct? If all are common controls, then use the predefined HTML tag values. Automatically it will apply. But in other situations, if you have a control specifically whose style you want to change, then you don't need to go for again defining your own style. When you go for defining your own style, if it's not having ID, if the control is not having ID, define your own style and attach is like not equal to the style line. If it contains ID, fortunately, then take the ID, use hash. If you use hash for the meaning, you are attaching some style to your control which has specific ID. Okay, these are the three types of syntaxes we have seen: with dot, without dot, with. Okay. Then what are the disadvantage of internal style? I will tell you now. The disadvantage is whatever the style you have written is only applicable for this page, right? But if you see in internet, there will be 100 pages, all will have single style over there. Same design only will be done for the entire. For essay, I understand what I am saying. So whatever the style I have written in the internal style, only affecting to the text boxes which are there in the page, which is this page. But I have one requirement. You are developing parent details font. I am developing student details font. And somebody is developing P details font. Somebody is developing attendance font. Everywhere we will have control type, text box, all those kinds of things. Okay, in such situation, I want to have a single control. If I change a from there, it should affect within all people pages. But is it possible if I write the code in external style? No, because it's only applicable for that particular page. Then only we are going for another style, external category style field. Okay, this is having more advantage than any other style. How to create that one is go to Notepad. As of now you have seen only .html file. Now I am going to create my style or anything. The name can be anything here. What is the extension? Not HTML. Okay, here no need to specify style in style because by itself it is a style sheet. So you don't need to specify style in style. Then go here and just cut down this one. Whatever you want to do. Type here. Are you understanding? Now see, I am just saving this one and I am just refreshing the page. Is the styles are affected? No, because I have removed the style. Now how to link up that style with this page is link external TF. This is new tag here. What is the advantage of this one? To link up with the external TF. REL equal to style. What we need to use here? The style, you know this one. If the style is in another folder, you need to use full URL. If the style is in same folder, just name dot exception. If it is in subfolder flat, that's one. So if it is in same folder, right? So my style dot now go and refresh this page. Now you go, I will create another page now. Where details dot HTML. Here I will just write one control called input type equal to the normal text box, right? Now see, I will link up this one. Are you understanding? Where in the parent picture. Why 100% means you haven't specified any bit for the parent control. You have kept it separately. So if the style is affected or not. Now, requirement people have asked you to change the style of the text box. We don't like your text box style. Please change your text box style. They are asking us. Are you understanding? Then what you can do now? Here, input type equal to text type. Go here. Which don't specify. Dot dash. Solid. Okay, border. what I will do now, border I am giving as well as border left I am using 1 inch. So you can give border means for all sides, top, right, bottom, left. If you specify only for bottom left, what you need to do now, I am giving 3 pixels solid. Now, where you have done the changes in the CSS. Now, where and it will affect? Everywhere. Will you people think? Now I am going here. So, what was the advantage of external style sheet? Yes, if you do some changes in the style sheet, then it will associate with the changes where and that will linked. So, among inline style, internal style and external style, which is the more flexible? External style sheet. Okay, how to link up the external style sheet with your HTML page name? Link HTML equal to the file location dot slash image file name dot css RL equal to style. Are you understanding? So now you don't worry about this property what you haven't understand. Okay, now I will give you list of style sheets. Okay, now I will tell you another requirement. What is that one? I want to one more kind of style I think, sub style. Okay, final one. You are writing style for table, right? It's or not? Tell me here. Keep it like this when you learn table. You have read that. Now I have one question. I want to make this registration form as capital letter. Where it is in PH, right? It is in PH. I want to make this one as capital letter. Then what you can do? You can write one own style, right? It's not, but not needed. If you would have attached this tag, or if you are writing the style on the top tag, if it is style tag, then you can write based on the top tag itself. Or else let me go for writing my own style dot TBL. So now this we should attach with this control, right? Or else what will happen, it will not work. Now what we need to do? Go here. Class equal to external. Now I want to change the font style. I want to make it as capital A. Then what you need to do? You don't write another style and don't go to PH and don't apply class. As you have the top style with you, what you can do? You can write about style. This is top one, right? External say PH. Meaning, what is the meaning of this control? Now I am writing the style for the PH control, which is under TBL file. See, you don't worry if you are not understanding. Slowly you will understand. Okay? But you need to know how to decide the steps. I will give you the list of styles. Okay. So what I need to do, did you understand what is this one? What is the meaning of this one? Sub-style. Nothing but PH. I am writing the style for PH, which is under TBL style. So I use the TBL. Under that, I have a control for PH. For that, I am writing the style. What I will write now? I want to make it capitalized, right? Text transform. we can use uppercase. See, the features automatically become upper. Okay. Okay. Next, decoration. Don't worry about this alpha. It's very simple. I will give you this stuff. You just buy it. Whatever you want it. So you want to make it as italic? Okay. Not text, font. Already done. Then if you want to do anything else, you can. Okay. So those tags I will give. Now you can see the difference. Okay, like that for font, text, everything you have the. Okay, now I want to give the background image. Not here, to the table I want to give background image. So what is the property? Background icon image. So URL, not post here, URL, single quotation, you need to use that one. I have a first folder, right? So everything you are changing in the style. You don't need to go and touch the HTML model. Email is that. Okay. All style will be changed in the style sheet. You don't need to go and directly write the code. Because like if you write, the maintenance will become more. So rather than you maintain like this. Okay, now I am giving you the list of tags with different length. Okay. Color, background color. Yes, that's URL. Font family, area, size, styling. If you want bold name, font. So, I hope you can be able to understand it. So, only thing is you need to practice two tags. Okay, then only you will get it to mind. Are you understanding? Now I can write any number of tags because I have practiced it. If you practice 2 to 3 times, then you will understand. You don't compromise. You don't go for, I will tell you one thing, except still spacing. Everything you can write as except still spacing. Okay, one more thing. Like you have asked to the 45 degrees, 90 degrees, that and all is happening. Border radius, total HTML, CSS 350, I'll tell you about that. Okay. Coming to text decoration, underline if you want. If you don't want underline, none. Are you understanding? Sometimes if you go for hyperlink, automatically hyperlink will get underline, right? If you want to remove underline for the hyperlink, what is you can use? Text decoration, text align. No need to now go for alignment. I mean, align, right, left, center, display. No need to go for CSS, right, text decoration, align. Then what about vertical align? Don't go for V-align. Are you understanding? For everything we have so again, okay, now I have a question. Are you going to write vertical align equals top everywhere? No. For top size, top previous size, again for size, top previous size says PD. There you just keep vertical align, icon align equals to top. Then automatically for all first PD if you understand the way how you are going to write the program, it should change with the CSS. Next, read, right, alignment. Okay, I have it done here. Padding. You are using still padding, right? Because of 15 or 10. Now, imagine you want the padding only left side. Then what you can use only? Padding left. This is border. Border you want to change for all. But if you want to change only for specific left means this. Okay, anyway, from today, tomorrow you can install Visual Studio. Okay, so I will give software tomorrow, you can install that one. Okay, how it will look right now? I will show you. Visual Studio. If you install, what will happen? It will give you a challenge. Wait a minute. CSS, you should say that CSS then open here. Whatever the style you want, right here. Even color code also it will give. Here it is yellow, right? Just give that. What color code do you want? Select. Okay, next. These kind of styles are there. For your information, don't learn everything. Are you understanding? Okay, here you can see underline is there, right? If you want to change the color for text, like underline also, you can do text decoration, color. So like there's a lot of styles are there. Border radius. Border radius means I have button, right? Okay, one more style I haven't shown. Okay, that I will tell you tomorrow. Few more styles are there. You don't worry, tomorrow I will tell you. You practice the styles which I am giving you in this. Sorry. By tomorrow you practice and come with this one. I will tell you few more styles. How to order. Did you understand? So, what is tomorrow's homework means? I will give you some homework. Okay, not input one. Okay, I am stopping here.